Chef Kitty here, and welcome back to another episode of Chusingura. Continuing right from where we left off. Last time, Suga got his backbone thanks to Ume, and is going to end up joining the raid, it looks like. We also... Yasubi was kidnapped as well, and... yeah, in Suga's pursuit of trying to get her back, he ended up meeting Ichigaku and ended up cutting off her right arm. So, yeah, that happened. So, right now we're just listening to Yanigasawa here. He looks like he might be talking to the other guy. Hey, and we'll see what happens. Oh. No, he's talking to the mystery girl. A person we haven't met yet.
これで全ての準備は整いましたわ。
そうか。ようやくこれでそれがしの肩の荷も降りるというもの。
柳沢殿。
なんだ？
なぜ綿屋に御用改めを？
そのことか。謀反を起こそうとする輩の武器調達に加担するなど言語道断。ましてや商人風情が幕府に盾つこうなどと。
柳沢殿、どうやら私のことを信用していただいてはいないらしいですね。聞けば江戸へ下校途中の大石蔵之介も撃とうとしていたようで。
それは。
良いですか？今後は私に相談なしに勝手に行動しないでください。今回の赤穂の件、私の助言なしでは立ち振る舞えなかったこと、よもやお忘れになったわけではないでしょ
う。私は危うく切り殺されそうになりました。悪いことは申しません。ここは相手の要求通りに浅野家最高を飲むしか。
そんなことできるはずがなかろう。あの裁きは上様が直々に下したものだぞ。そうやすやすと変えるわけにはいかん。赤穂ごとき小藩のためになぜそれがしが苦悩せねばならん。
おやおや、お困りのようですわね。
お前は。
柳沢殿、お久しぶりでございます。
I'm really curious on who this is. She seems to be like pulling the strings behind everything.
貴様、誰に断って城の中に踏み入っておるのだ。
あら、そのような悠長なことをおっしゃっている場合なのですか？
何？
聞くところによれば、キラ様に呪いをかけたことを盾にされ、浅野家再興を迫られたらしいですわね。
なぜそのことを。
話の出どころなどどうでもいいことですわ。そのもの、浅野家ゆかりのもので。
名は名乗らなかったらしいが、おそらく不届き者め。幕府の裁きを何と心得るか。
ですが、そのようなことを今論じている場合じゃありませんわ。もしその者の要求を飲まなければ、呪いの剣が口外されてしまいますわよ。それが噂だとしても、上様のお耳にでも入ったら。ソライ殿はその者に何と答えて言い逃れてきたのです？
自分一人では即決ができないので、しばし時間をくれと申したらしい。
時間稼ぎですか。ならばその時間稼ぎを最大限利用したらいかがです？
何か策があるのか。
柳沢殿、 朝の本家から匠の神の法要の儀執り行いたいとの願いが出されているはず。
匠の神の法要の儀。そういえばそのような願いが出されていたな。事件から数ヶ月しか経ってないにもかかわらず、何を寝ぼけたことと取り合わなかったか。
ならばその法要をお認めになってくださいまし。
法要を認めろだと？
ええ、当面の体裁を整える意味でも法要を認めた方が良いかと。
なるほど。法要を認めることで相手を油断させるのだな。
いくら脅してきた者が呪いのことを知っていたとしても、所詮は一介の侍に過ぎませぬ。ならば自分の思い通りに動いていると思わせておけばいい。そしてその者が油断している隙に、柳沢殿、あなた様はその者の素性を洗ってくださいまし。
わかった。空井の調べで脅してきた者の名が分かった。一人は元赤穂藩の深見すぐは、もう一人は同じく元赤穂藩の堀部安兵衛なるものだそうだ。
さようですか。
どうするのだ。適当な罪でも作り上げてその者たちを遠島にでもするか。
いいえ、それは得策ではありませんわ。その堀部安兵衛という者、江戸町人の間では英雄的な存在です。
なら消す。だがその堀部安兵衛とやらは強いのか。刺客を放ったとしても返り討ちにでもあったら幕府の立場が危うくなるな。
私としてはその二人は捨ておいても良いと思うのですが。
何を申す。天下の幕府を脅すなど不届き千万。決して許されるものではない。
ならば仕方ありませんわ。ですがその二人を切るのに幕府自らが動く必要はございません。赤穂の者を切るにはうってつけの者がおります。上杉を使えばよろしいのです。
上杉を？
はい。
どうやら差し向けた追っ手との連絡が途絶えたらしい。
だから申したではないですか。あの二人は捨ておいてもよいと。
しかしそれがしが指示する前に空井が追っ手を差し向けてしまっていたのだ。まさかその追っ手が返り討ちに遭うなど。このままでは我らの画策が世間に広まってしまう。
そう悲観されなくても大丈夫かと。
どういうことだ。
どうもこうも、もはや柳沢殿がするべきことは一つしかありませんわ。一刻も早く匠の神の弟大学の処分をお決めになることです。
匠の神の弟？
ええ、大学の処分をもって浅野家再興を認めなければ赤穂浪士に残された道は一つになります。
なんだその残された道とは。
もちろん暴君の仇討ちです。
仇討ちだと？貴様は赤穂の浪人どもに仇討ちさせるつもりと申すか？
下せぬと？
当然だ。仇討ちなどさせて見事本懐を遂げたりしたら赤穂の者は一躍英雄になってしまうのだぞ。
英雄、確かに成功すれば英雄になりますわね。しかしその仇討ちが失敗に終わればどうなります？仇討ちが失敗に終われば義挙が暴挙になりますわ。
では誠に仇討ちを？
ええ、私の言う通りにしていただければ その仇討ちを失敗させてご覧に見せますわ。もし私を信用できないのであれば、柳沢殿のお考え通りになさったらいいです。その代わり何かあっても私は一切の関知はいたしませんよ。
それは困る。
ならば私を信用していただくほかありません。
Who is this woman?
信用して良いのだな。
もちろん私は柳沢殿と同様、徳川の安泰のみを願っているのですから。今回の赤穂の件、空井殿の助言を受けていたら、今頃は柳沢殿の身さえ危うかったと思いますわ。だから柳沢殿も空井殿よりも私の言葉に従った。違います。
それはそうだが、
その証拠に深見すぐ離る者も策を弄しているのは空井殿で、私のような者が裏で糸を引いているとは思っていないでしょ。まあ何にせよ柳沢殿、今夜からは枕を高くして眠れますわよ。
そうか。それはありがたい。しかしその方も大したものよの。呪いを利用して赤穂の仇討ちを失敗させるなどという絵図を描くとは。
私にとってこの程度のことはたやすいこと。なぜなら赤穂浪士のすることは全て私の手の中のことですから。そう、全て私の手の中のこと。
おお、すぐはか。遅かったな。お前まで来ぬので心配したぞ。安兵衛さんも一緒か？
Is the Chamberlain in?
ああ、いらっしゃるが。おい、すぐは。安兵衛さんは一緒ではないのか？
すぐはじゃん。あ、すぐは遅かったな。
Yeah. As usual, my chest pain cleared up quickly. Looking around the room, I see that my comrades are already dressed in their combat gear. But I don't see the main character, the Chamberlain isn't here. Imoshichi, where is the Chamberlain?
ご城代なら別室にいらっしゃいます。でも部屋に行くのはやめた方がいいかと。
Why?
よくわからねえけど、ご城代が部屋には入ってくるなと。
Okay, I understand, thanks.
すぐはじゃん。すぐは。
Shunroku.
よかった。すぐはまで来ないのかと。すぐはさん、安兵衛と一緒ではないのですか？
I came here to speak with the Chamberlain about that, actually.
そのことで。
I leave the room pretending not to hear Magodayu's question. Then...
おお、すぐはか。遅かったな。
Chikara, which room is the Chamberlain in?
ああ、母上なら奥の部屋にいるが、誰も部屋には入れるなとの命令だ。すまぬが、要件なら私が代わりに聞こう。
No, this is something I need to talk with her personally. If you'll excuse me, I'll be going in to see her now.
おい、ちょっと待て。
Excuse me. When I enter the room, I see the Chamberlain sitting quietly in the center of the room with her eyes closed. She seems to be meditating. It almost looks like she was waiting for me, like she was expecting me to come. Chamberlain, please forgive me for coming to see you so suddenly, but I have something I need to discuss with you.
おいスガ、無礼であるぞ。
よい
しかし
力お前は下がっていろ。
はい。
With one powerful utterance from the Chamberlain, Chikara leaves the room. After I hear the door slide closed, an air of tranquility seems to fill the room.
それでこのような場所へお前は何の用じゃ。お前がいる場所はここではないだろう。
Chamberlain, please let me take part in the raid. Participation in the raid. That's the reply I decided upon after much prodding from Ome. If our raid is to succeed, none of us can very well just sit around and wait. Still, for my wish to be granted, I need to ask her directly. I need permission from Ohishi Kuranosuke, the commander-in-chief of our forces.
すぐお前が討ち入りには参加しないことは山科で決まっていたことだぞ。お前は赤穂藩の人間でもなければ亡き殿に恩義があったわけでもない。
I understand that. I'm not asking you to participate in the raid for its own sake. I want to take part in the raid so I can rescue Yasubi. Yasubi told me herself. She said that it would be a great thing if our actions can bring some hope to our future generations of people. She told me that she wanted me to bring that greatness we show in taking our revenge back to my own world.
そうか。安兵衛がそのようなことを。だが、すぐは安兵衛がお前に何を話したかは知らぬが、今夜の出来事を広めたければ、別に討ち入りに参加せずとも広められるだろう。
No, that isn't right.
なぜだ
There has to be Akaronins who take part in the raid. And a samurai named Horobe Yasubi has to be one of them. That's exactly the story I need to share, the tale of the loyal Akaronins who avenged their late lord.
だが、安兵衛は参加せぬぞ。
Yes, that's right. That's why I will fight in her place. Chamberlain, please let me use Yasubi's outfit for the raid.
要するに、お前が堀部安兵衛になり、討ち入りに参加するというのか。
That's correct. Chamberlain, I beg you. In the history of the Akaronins, there has to be a samurai known as Horobe Yasubi among them. That's why you have to let me. Please, let me join you in the raid. I'm not doing this just to go back to my own world, let alone to settle the late lord's grudge. I'm doing this all for the sake of one samurai named Horobe Yasubi. I'm doing it all to save one woman. To defend her honor, I will fight in the raid.
そのような理由で、私が参加を許すとでも。
If you don't allow me to fight, then I will seppuku right now here.
そんなことをしたら、お前は。
That's right. If I kill myself here, if I die again, I'll be returned to where I started once again. When that happens, I'll choose to take part in the raid. Even you don't give me permission here. I will fight in the raid as many times as I have to. We face each other, silently. An uncanny pall of silence fills the room we share. But before long, the Chamberlain lets out the deepest sigh I have ever heard, and slowly opens her mouth to speak.
まったく、仕方のないやつじゃ。おとなしく待っておれば、元の世界に戻れるというのに。
I can't very well act like that.
なんじゃと
Well, I learned how to be a samurai from the best, after all. Last time around, you taught me. This time around, I learned from Yasubi.
そうじゃったな。うっかりそのことを忘れておったわ。わかった。すぐはお前の討ち入り参加を認めよう。
Chamberlain.
その代わりお前は安兵衛を助け出したらその場から離脱するのだぞ。それが討ち入りに参加する条件じゃ。
Yes, I understand. Chamberlain, thank you so much. I received the coat Yasubi was supposed to wear from the Chamberlain. Fortunately, other than the coat, there was a lot of leftover gear from those who had withdrawn from our forces that I was able to borrow. The Chamberlain hadn't prepared a separate costume for me. Looking at it from that perspective, it almost seemed like she was serious about not letting me fight.
おい、すぐはすぐはさん、その格好。すぐはご兄弟、どういうことでしょうか。なぜすぐはさんが安兵衛の羽織を。
皆の者に申し渡す。今夜安兵衛が事情により討ち入りに参加できなくなった。
安兵衛さんが。
そんな。
だが予定に変更はない。安兵衛がいないことで不安もあるだろうが、ここまで来たら後戻りはできぬ。よいか、今は余計なことを考えず各自が己のできることだけに集中せよ。わかったな。はい。和右衛門、はっ、お前が安兵衛に代わって裏門の一番隊隊長じゃ。承知しました。すぐはお前は私と共に表門じゃ。
Right.
ちょっと、和右衛門が裏門隊の舵取りなんて、なぜ安兵衛が参加できなくなったのですか。すぐはさん。
That's... I'm hard pressed to come up with an answer. Yasubi's absence was causing more and more agitation among my comrades. That's an obvious result, though. Yasubi is one of the key players in our raid. As I expected, not even the Chamberlain's words could suppress any commotion Yasubi's absence would cause. As I considered my response, I was rescued just in time by an unlikely savior.
おい、孫だよ。来ないやつの理由を聞いても仕方がねえだろ。
和右衛門。
あの安兵衛が来られねえってことは相当の理由があるんだろうよ。そのことを察してやれや。
そうなのですか。
Everyone, please listen to me. It's true that Yasubi isn't here tonight, but she didn't betray us, and she hasn't run away. I just want you all to believe that, please.
もしかして安兵衛は。
Yasubi is alive. She's alive, she has to be.
なるほど。今のすぐはさんの言葉で大体の察しはつきましたわ。
Magudayu.
要するにキラ艇に乗り込めばそのあたりのこともわかるのですよね。
まさか安兵衛殿はキラ艇に。
だから今は余計なこと考えるなっての。今夜俺たちが集まったのは何のためだ。仇討ちのためだろうが。安兵衛がいようがいまいが俺たちのやるべきことは一つ。
和右衛門の申す通り、安兵衛の心配などいらない。
Shinroku.
そうですわね。今夜ようやく私たちの悲願が成就するのです。今はそのことだけを考えましょう。
そうですね。
Everyone.
母上や不破殿が申した通りだ。誰がいようといまいと、ここにいる者だけで仇討ちをすればいいだけのこと。そうですよね、母上。
Unease had spread throughout the comrades, but it was instantly replaced as we regained our motivation. We achieved a high level of morale, even without Yusubi. Afterwards, we finalized and double-checked our strategies, quickly passing the time until the raid began. The details of our strategy had already been burned into my mind once before, though. I know all the details of our plan, but my role doesn't even involve finding or attacking Kira. My goal is to rescue Yusubi. That's all I'm focused on right now. Just then, a clamor arises outside of the room.
貴様、何をしに来た？
ここはお前の来るところではないぞ。
Hey, Imoshichi, what happened?
すごはさん、それが。
帰れと申しているだろう。
この裏切り者がよく顔を出せたな。
いや、俺は。
Gunbei. I was shocked to see Gunbei standing there. What is she doing here?
すぐは、久しぶりだな。
What's going on?
最近、街でアコウの連中を見かけていてな。だから、討ち入りが近いんじゃないかと思っていたんだ。
And that's why you're here.
この屋敷は同志が住んでるだろ。集合するならここだろうってな。今夜俺が来たのは一言激励を言いたくってさ。
激励だと？脱命した人間がどんな激励をすると申すのだ。
そうだ、我らは裏切り者の言葉など聞きたくない。
Yusoge, Katoka, please calm down.
なんだ、お前はこいつの味方をするのか。
こいつは我らを裏切った卑怯者なのだぞ。
Gunbei is no coward. You two think you know Gunbei. You have no right to call her a coward. I'm going to hear her out, so please leave us alone.
わかった。
What I said must have been really shocking. Both of them went back inside without a single complaint. I thought standing up to them might end up causing extra friction before the raid, but I couldn't stand to listen to them anymore. After all, like I said, Gunbei is no coward.
すまなかったな。やっぱり顔を出すべきじゃなかった。
No, don't say that. I'm just happy I got to see you again. But shouldn't you have left Edo by now, Gunbei?
そう思ったんだけどさ、やっぱりお前らのことが気になっちまって、何度も討ち入りの仲間に加えてもらおうと考えたんだ。けど、この腕がな。
As she says this, Gunbei rubs her right arm, which is hanging lifelessly in a sling. She still hasn't healed, even after a whole year.
医者からは一生刀は握れないって言われてる。そんな俺が仲間に入っても迷惑かけるだけだろ。
Don't say that.
気遣いは無用だ。自分の体は自分が一番よく知ってるからよ。それより安兵衛は。
She's holding our final strategy meeting right now. I promptly spelled out some phony reason or another. If I know Gunbei like I think I do, she'd probably want to come with us if I told her the truth about Yusubi.
そうか、そうだよな。安兵衛は忙しいもんな。
I'm sorry.
なぜ素川が謝るんだよ。勝手に来た俺が悪いんだ。 けどすぐは、お前さっきから顔色が悪いぞ。大丈夫か？
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
そうか。ならいいんだけどよ。じゃあ俺は行くな。みんなによろしく伝えておいてくれ。
Okay, I'll tell them.
すぐは、俺は討ち入りに参加はできないが、同志一同が見事亡き殿の仇を討ち本懐を遂げることを心から祈ってる。そして全員が無事に戻ることも。
Gunbei.
じゃあな。
As she leaves, Gunbei raises her good arm to wave goodbye to me. Her form gradually fades into the darkness surrounding the estate. The shame and loneliness of the Ronin barred from her revenge, exuded from her silhouette as she walked away. Gunbei. Your wisdom has helped guide me. People who don't know the whole story might revile you as a traitor. But I know that Takada Gunbei is a true samurai.
それとこれ。
The time is soon approaching. Just like last time around, we darkened the rooms so our eyes can adjust before we leave. One by one, we each placed a pickled plum in our mouth.
さあやりますわよ。
When Magadayo eats her dried salted plum, her expression instantly changes. Yeah, that's right. At the sight of this, I remember what happened before the raid last time around.
さあやりますわよ。
Well, yeah, she was there last time as well. Huh? Who is that? Seems like there is randomly someone here who gets excited easily. Last time around, Magadayo was the same way last time around, wasn't she? Working herself up while eating her dried salted plums. Haha. The sense of deja vu forces an involuntary and wry grin to my face. Phew.
すぐは。
I'm okay. The stress just made me a little lightheaded there for a second.
そう。母上、そろそろ刻限かと。
うん。では皆の者、用意はいいな。おのおの方には奮陣の働きを望む。よいか。狙うはキラの見印だけ。邸内に入ったならば家来は蹴散らし芝小屋に向かうのじゃ。はっ！視力を尽くせ！亡き殿の名誉の不沈、この一戦にあるぞ！いざ我らが向かうわ！本所切らて！
It's finally starting. This is my second time. It's different from last time around. The raid begins now. Honjo, Edo, the Kura estate. Just like last time around, the front and rear gate squads separated at a fork in the road and moved out. Damn it. A clap of thunder roars across the night sky over Edo. I click my tongue at the sound of it.
ご城代、今宵は有明の月が綺麗です。よって松明も必要ありません。
そうか。
I remember what happened last time around. There wasn't any thunder back then. Could that be the reason? I'm starting to think that we're marching into hell instead of Kira's estate.
すぐは。
I'm alright. Damn it. What the hell am I so afraid of? Mysterious Yubi is being held captive in there somewhere. I have to get her out. That's the whole reason I'm here. We are samurai. We know no fear. I swear it. I swear that I'll rescue you, Mr. Yubi.
裏門隊進め
ご城代、裏門隊、すべて裏門に向かいましたわ。
速水、線香に火はつけてあるな。
はい。
The raid is finally starting. Last time, the reargate squad was just used as a feint. This time, though, we've already decided on our target, so both squads will strike at the same time. Incense sticks are lit to coordinate the time of attack. The weather is cold enough to freeze the blood in your veins, but I don't think it is all unusual. My comrades think the same. Everyone is counting the seconds until the incense sticks burn themselves out. This time around, we've decided on where we will attack beforehand. Needless to say, our target is a firewood storage near the terror room.
ご城代、線香が燃え尽きました。
力さん、線香が燃え尽きたか。はい、よし。
表門隊、バット
裏門隊、バット
行けー
At the front gate, Ohishi Kuranosuke. At the rear gate, Ohishi Chikara. Their voices ring in unison. The front and rear squads surge into Kira's estate all at once. This is just as written in the history books. The gallant charge of the 47 Aka Ronins.
いいか、雑魚は放っておけよ。目指すは屋敷に入ってすぐの芝小屋だからな。
皆さん、私が道を作りますわ。梅雨払いはお任せを。
わかった。皆の者、孫太夫に続け。おう。
With Magadayo acting as the vanguard, we follow her into the estate. Still, the fact that we got in so eerily caught me by surprise. Or maybe you could just say that I had a bad feeling about all this. Strange. According to Kahita's story, the Kira servants are all affected by the curse. That's what she said anyway. But right now, there aren't any servants or retainers or anyone trying to stop us. Actually, it doesn't even seem like there are any signs of life inside the estate at all. What could this mean? Now I've got a really bad feeling about this. Ah, right. Damn it. I can't get distracted. All I need to worry about right now is saving Yasubi.
不破殿、妙です。はい、敵の姿が見当たりません。
俺たちの奇襲に恐れをなしてどこかに逃げ込んだんだろうよ。関係ねえ。このまま突き進むぜ。
どうした？
静かにしろ。いいか、うかつに動くんじゃねえぞ。どうやらお出迎えのようだぜ。
この者たち、キラの家来なのか？そんな。
Holy.
おかしいですわね。
ああ、ここまで敵が一人も出てこない。
まさか事前に逃げたのでは？
確かに妙だな。
いかがいたしますか？
ここでとどまっても仕方がない。先へ進め。
This is too weird. Even though we've broken into the heart of Kira's estate, we haven't seen a single one of his retainers. Does this mean that Kira and all his men just up and ran away? Where did they run to then? The bad feeling I had before is getting worse, and it almost feels like a premonition. Then, the very next moment, what appeared before my eyes was worse than I could have ever imagined.
どうした？
人の気配がしますわ。
敵か。
All of us stopped in our tracks when Magadaya stopped walking. The darkened halls were as silent as a grave. Some signs of life was hiding there, blending in among the shadows. We all narrowed our eyes, trying to see into the darkness. The tension I was feeling began to reach a boiling point.
そこにいるのは誰ですの？そう。答えたくないらしいですわね。なら、このまま往生してくださいな。はあ！
孫太夫！
この。
Shinraku, wait. This can't be. Before me stood a horror that shook me to my very core. The person who had been waiting there in the shadows. It was... No.
随分と来るのが遅かったな。
安兵衛。
No.
せい！なんだ、こいつら全然歯応えがないぞ。
ああ、まるで人形でも切ってるようだぜ。
だがいかんせん数が多い。はい、後から敵が湧いて出てき
もしかしたら家来の全員を裏門側に投入してるのかもしれねえな。
なぜ家来の全員を裏門側に？
なことは知らねえよ。
でもどうする？このまま力押しで攻め切るしかないな。
そうですね。こうなりゃ切って切りまくって活路を見出すしかねえ。
よいか、数にひるんではならんぞ。躊躇せず突進せよ。
俺たちの前に出てきたことを後悔させてやるよ。おら
Let's hope that they don't come back like they did before.
ありゃー！せい！
Looks like a curse has been placed on Yasubi. Yeah, Yasubi. I knew it. I knew she was still alive. But what I feel now is a far cry from the joy and passion one feels when a loved one is found safe. My feelings lie frozen and dead as my heart sinks. Because the Yubi I see before me is shrouded in an aura of bloodlust that's enough to make me shudder. Her eyes glow with an evil light, and a devilish grin spreads across her face. The mere sight of her is too much to bear, and it leaves us all momentarily speechless.
Yasubi。
おい、安兵衛、お前がなぜここにいるのだ。
そんなこと決まってるじゃない。
It's you.
赤穂浪士の皆さん、地獄の入り口にようこそ。あら、お味方だった堀部安兵衛がここにいることに驚いてるのかしら。でもごめんなさいね。この堀部安兵衛はもうあなたたちの味方ではないのよ。
安兵衛が味方じゃ、そんな。安兵衛が。
Curse has been placed on her that's changed her loyalty.
別にあなたたちを裏切ったわけではないのよ。強いて申すなら、真の侍に生まれ変わったということかしらね。
Reborn.
侍とは本来、人を切ることを生業とする生き物。強いものを切ってこそ、侍の本来の姿だとは思わない？だから、その姿に私が戻してあげただけのこと。
安兵衛。
おい、横でぐちゃぐちゃとうるせえぞ。
はいはい。強さに比例して自我を残してしまうのがこの呪いの欠点ね。まあそういう私も同じだから文句も言えないのだけれど。
呪い？
一体何を申しているのだ。あなたたちには分からなくてもいいことよ。どうせこの場で死んじゃうのだから。さあ、あなたも上等な獲物よ。たんと食らいなさいな。
ああ。
Damn it. I can't believe that Yusubi could become my enemy. But now I know why Ichigaku attacked Yusubi and captured her alive. They attacked Yusubi to place this controlling curse on her. In other words, they wanted to turn one of our own against us all along. A blood-curdling feeling of dread spreads among my comrades.
皆の者、この場は私に任せて先に進め。
What? We're all frozen in place, unable to fully comprehend the situation. The Chamberlain's thundering voice echoes through the darkness.
ご城代。
忘れたのか。我らの目的はキラの首じゃ。このようなところで足止めを食っている場合ではない。
しかしご城代を一人残すわけには。
よい、安兵衛の相手はそなたらでは務まらぬ。
ですが。
I'll stay here too. So hurry and find Kira, everyone.
すぐはさん。
The Chamberlain is right. We can't waste our time here, doing nothing. She and I will take care of things here. Everyone, hurry up and keep going, please.
わかりましたわ。ではここはご城代とすぐはさんのご好意に甘えさせていただきますわ。皆さん、我らは先へ進みますわよ。すぐは安兵衛のこと。
It's alright. Leave everything to me. The Chamberlain and I will stay behind while the rest of our comrades proceed into the depths of the estate. But Shimizu Ichigaku wasn't going to let that happen. She stood in front of our escaping allies like a brick wall.
あら、ごちそうが逃げてはいけないわよ。はあ！今じゃ、この隙に通り抜けろ！はっ！ご城代、ご分を！貴様！し
すぐはさん、あとは頼みます。
Alright. The Chamberlain crossed swords with Ichigaku, creating an opening. the rest of our team was able to safely proceed further into the estate. But oddly enough, Yubi has supposedly become our enemy, but she didn't go after the others as they escaped. She just stood and watched. Even as the duel happened right before her, showered her with sword sparks. She isn't moving a muscle. It's almost as if she isn't interested in anyone but the Chamberlain and me.
ちょっと、一体どういうつもり？あなたが加勢してくれないから、せっかくの獲物が逃げちゃったじゃない。
あの連中なら後でも食える。
あら、そういうこと。あなたも私と同じで、好物から先に食べるのね。だったら、残ったごちそうは半分ずつにしましょう。あなたは大石蔵之介。お兄さんには腕をぶった切られた借りがあるからね。
Yeah, and I think I'll take the other one now. I'm not letting you get away with this.
あら、どうして？
Don't give me that crap. You murdered Kohita.
小平太。ああ、あの子猫ちゃんのこと？残念だったわ。あの子がどんな最後だったのか、この目で見てみたかったのに。ねえ、教えてくれる？あの子、死ぬ時に泣いた？苦しんだ？
You rotten bitch.
今は死んだ者のことより、己の心配をするんだね。
Ichigaku's sword flashes brilliantly in the darkness. Really? She plans to fight me with one arm? Ready my sword and prepare to strike back. However, Ichigaku's blade never reaches me. Hey. Blood sprays across the room. But it isn't mine. I realize at once that it's the blood of Ichigaku. Yubi has skewered her through the back with her sword.
俺に指図するんじゃねえよ。そこにいる二人は両方とも俺の獲物。貴様には過ぎた宝よ。だから貴様の出る幕なんぞねえんだ。いや
Ichigaku's agonizing death throws echo throughout the estate.
孫だゆ、まだつかぬのか。もう少しですわ。
やっぱり敵の姿が見えない。
ああ、それに裏門の連中の姿もだ。予定通りならそろそろ向こうの攻め入る声がしても良いのだが。
新六、早見、何をグズグズしていますの？
おう、とにかく先へ急ごう。
ここですわね。
ああ、
和右衛門たちまだ来ぬのか。
どうする？裏門隊を待つか？
いえ、かくなる上は我らだけで打ち果たしましょう。我ら旧赤穂藩浅野匠の神の家来の者、今宵亡き主君の仇を討つため参上つかまつった。その部屋にいずれかの方が身を隠していること明白。もしその方が我が主君の仇、吉良上野介殿とあらば、いざ尋常に切って出て勝負あれ。
出てこない。
まさか他の場所に逃げ込んだのか。新六、小屋野と 開けてくださいませ。速水は弓を。
わかった。
速水。
もはや逃げられんぞ。早々にお出になれ。
何者ですか？
ようやく来たか。浅野の亡霊どもよ。
No, he's already transformed as well. If he's transformed, that means the entirety of all of the retainers, all of his retainers will keep coming back until he's dead. Oh no.
これはまさかこれが上野之助だというのですの
？Yasube. I don't get it. Yasube is under some kind of spell, right? But somehow she still put an end to Shimizu Ichigaku. Did she actually break the curse? No, it can't be that. Yasubi's eyes are still glowing with that sinister light. That's proof enough that she's still under the spell's control.
何を驚いている。こいつは邪魔だったから切り捨てただけのこと。今の俺は強い者とやり合うためだけにここにいる。その邪魔をする者は誰であろうと許さない。
Yasue. Her voice is filled with strength. There's not the slightest hint of regret, nor fear. She's only here to fight worthy opponents. Then Yasubi is...
なるほど。どうやら呪いが解けたわけではなさそうだな。安部、お前、その刀はどうしたのだ？
Sword. Ah, that's right. Yasubi dropped her sword when Ichigaku captured her.
この刀か。この刀なら、この屋敷の主が気前よく俺にくれたものだ。されど、なかなかの技物。切れ味は申し分ない。さすがは妖刀と呼ばれただけのことはある。
Yoto sword? You mean it's magical?
もしや、その刀。
ああ。俺の持つ刀は村正よ。
Muramasa.
妖刀村正。東照大権現様の祖父、父、嫡男の命までをも奪った。徳川家が長年忌避した刀。なぜそのような堅能な代物を。
Tosho Daigongin? That's another name for the first shogun of the Ieyasu family, Tokugawa Ieyasu. The lives of his grandfather, father, and eldest son were all taken by Muramasa. So the Tokugawa family forbade the use of the cursed katana. How did Yasubi get her hands on such a storied katana?
柳沢様、赤穂浪士が吉良邸に討ち入ったそうですな。
すべては計画通りよ。
しかし大丈夫なのですか？万が一討ち入りが成功してしまったら。
案ずるな。赤穂の討ち入りは必ずや失敗に終わる。
I'm donating the Muramasa. I cannot allow the raid to succeed. So he's the one who gave them it.
村正を献上しろだと。
はい。
何をバカなことを。おい貴様、村正は徳川家が意味嫌った妖刀だということは存じているだろう。
もちろん存じています。しかしそれは他の大名にそう思わせ、村正を徳川家のものだけにしたい偽りの喧伝。その証拠に家康公が村正を密かに隠し持っていることを知っているのですよ。
This woman. How did she know that the shogunate possesses the Muramasa? She's right, though. The Tokugawa family did spread false stories among other daimos when they banned the use of Muramasa. No one should know about that, but somehow she did.
この刀がどのようなものでも構わぬであろう。
安兵衛、お前殿の無念を晴らすことを忘れたか。そのために今日という日を生き抜いてきたのではなかったのか。
仇討ちか。俺にとってもはや仇討ちなどどうでもいいこと。今はただ強き者と切り合い、その血をすることだけが我が願いである。それは皮肉の端をかこちながら長年鞘から抜かれなかったこの刀も同様であろう。そして大石蔵之介、この俺が一度刃を交えたい相手。いざ尋常に勝負。
Chamberlain.
そうか。志を忘れた者は我らの同志ではないということ。ならば安兵衛、この蔵之介がそなたに引導を渡してやる。
面白い。ならばこの妖刀で葬って死んぜよう。
The Chamberlain and Yasubi are facing each other in Kira's estate. This can't be happening.
Hmm. どうやらあの二人は共食いをしたようだな。
共食い？
まあよい。さて浅野の亡霊どもよ、もっと俺を楽しませてくれよ。なあ！
死ぬか。くそ、相手は一人だっていうのに戦力差がありすぎる。
このままじゃ表門の部隊は全滅する。
ご城代。
カズエモン、遅いですわよ。
悪い、敵の数が多くて突破するのに時間がかかっちまった。それでキラは討ち取って。
なんだよこいつは。まさかこれがキラ。
磯貝殿、母上はいずこへ。ご城代は
安兵衛たちのところで足止めを食らっています。
安兵衛殿にどうなってるんだよ。我らにもわかりませんわ。ただ当初の計画通りにことは運んでおりません。
まるで我らが屋敷におびき出されたみたい。
そんな。
なんて悪夢だよ。けどな、こいつさえ討ち取れば終わりだ。いいか、こうなりゃ総力戦だ。
フワ殿の申す通り、我らの悲願成就は目前であるぞ。
おら行くぜー。はあせい。
There wasn't any sort of cue. Before I knew it, their swords clashed thunderously, showering sparks throughout the darkness.
ほう、さすがは東軍流の使い手。これは楽しませてもらえそうだ。なあ！こうして貴様と相まみえることは妨害の幸せ。踊る踊る、心が踊るぞ。大石蔵之介、貴様が最後にどのような声で泣くのか聞かせてもらうぞ。
No remnants of Yasubi's former life as a retainer to the Chamberlain are present in her hate-filled words. All that remains is a crazed berserker, wildly swinging her sword. Their blades violently clash once more. Their fierce duel is horrifying to behold. I'm glued to where I stand. I can't move an inch from their ghastly display of bloodlust. All I can do is watch as they cross blades again and again. There's no way I can break up their fight now. Dull sounds burst forth. Drops of blood dance in the air. Neither of them have been directly wounded. As their swords collide with unbelievable force, iron powder flies off from the blades and tears through their skin.
どうした？そろそろへばってきたか？
The Chamberlain's Bizen Osufune Kiyomitsu is sliced in two. What incredible destructive power.
そのような生倉刀では俺は切れぬぞ。そら、さっさとその大石蔵之介、貴様にも聞こえるはずだ。その脇差しが俺の村正と刃を交えたがっている音が。
Looking at the Chamberlain's wakizashi, I see that it's glowing with a golden light. It almost sounds like it's resonating with Yasubi's Murasama.
実は殿が殿中で抜いた脇差しは千鳥らしいことが分かったのじゃ。
え？殿の脇差しが千鳥？
Is that such an excellent sword?
千鳥は 豊後の大友家家臣だった立花同説が持っていた伝説の刀の名だ。
As I expected, there was some special power hiding in that wakizashi.
なるほど。妖刀には妖刀で相対しなければならぬか。ならば安兵衛、この千鳥の威力とくと確かめてみよう。
The Chamberlain draws her wakizashi from its sheath, revealing a blade shrouded in brilliant golden flames. The Chidori is a legendary sword said to have slain Raijin, god of thunder and lightning, also known as Raikiri.
その千鳥と我が村正、どちらが妖刀の名にふさわしいか、今宵判明する。はあ！ああ！
The two warriors wielding their extraordinary swords clash once more. It's like watching two lightning bolts collide. I squinted my eyes at the brilliant flashes of light given off by the sword's impact. A truly incredible and terrifying duel. If either of their blades were to find its mark, it would spell certain death for their opponent. A game of sudden death, you might say.
ほう、さすがは伝説の妖刀だ。剣に宿った威力、この村正に匹敵するか。だが、それだけでは俺には勝てぬぞ。はあ！
Is the Chamberlain losing? When they first clashed, they seemed to be evenly matched. The next time their swords met, though, the Chamberlain seemed unable to withstand Yasubi's onslaught. Naturally, Yasubi takes advantage of the situation. Relentless in her raid, Yasubi mercilessly strikes at the Chamberlain with her demonic blade.
どうした？この俺を倒さぬと、キラの首など夢のまた夢だぞ。
Chamberlain. The Chamberlain is slowly pushed back by Yasubi's furious blows. Unbelievable. It's amazing to see Yasubi put the Chamberlain on the defensive like this. Even though the Chamberlain is wielding the legendary Raikiri. Last time around, Raikiri took out Kira with a single blow. Now it can't even stop Yasubi. Maybe the curse somehow made Yasubi a more powerful fighter? If that's true, and things go on like this, then the Chamberlain will be killed. But if I try to back up the Chamberlain now, Yasubi will...
所詮来切りを手にしてもその程度の力か。なら、ここが潮時のようだな。大石蔵之介、ここが貴様の墓場になる。亡き主の無念とともに、ここで無様に朽ち果てるがよい。覚悟！
Once again, the sound of their clashing swords reverberates through the estate's halls. But just then, the Chamberlain suddenly flew into the air. What? Chamberlain. Thrown into the air by Yasubi's attack. The Chamberlain flew across the room and crashed into the wall. What's more, by her side laid the cracked and broken fragments of Raikiri, scattered about like a pile of dead leaves in the wind. What? What is this? Was she really that much stronger? Chamberlain. Chamberlain, please, don't give up. I can't believe it. With just one attack.
刀で防いだせいで気を失っただけで済んだか。
Huh? Chamberlain? Thank goodness. The attack just knocked her unconscious. I was so worried for the Chamberlain's life for a moment that seeing her breathe brings me an instant feeling of relief. However, my sigh of relief is interrupted by the raging demon approaching me from behind.
おい、お前、邪魔だ。
Yasube.
この俺が大石蔵之介を倒したのだ。今からとどめを刺す。
You're going to kill her?
決まっているだろう。引導を渡してやるのだ。勝負に敗れた者は命を奪われる定め。それにこの村正が血をすすりたいとうめいている。
Yasubi has her sights set on the Chamberlain's life. The evil light in her eyes doesn't show even a hint of hesitation or mercy. I felt like I was powerless to do anything other than stare on in fear. Even so, I summoned all my courage and strained to speak up. I can't let you.
なんだと?
I can't stand idly by any longer. I'm not going to let you hurt any more of my friends.
ざれ言を。おい、この俺に盾つくと申すか。焦らずとも、大石を殺した後に、お前も料理してやる。だが、それでも邪魔したいと申すのなら、貴様から先にメイドに送ってやる。死ねー
Huh?
この化け物が。
これだけの人数を相手にしていて息一つ切れていないとは。
どうした浅野の亡霊どもよ。この程度で音を上げているようでは。我が首は取れぬ。
おりゃの野郎がなんて固い鱗をしてやがるんだよ。
カズエモン、
ああ、なんだよ。
このままでは拉致が開きませんわ。私があの白蛇を引きつけます。あなたたちは光介之助を取り囲んで一斉に切ってくださいまし。
てめえ一人で大丈夫なのかよ。
私を誰だと思ってらっしゃるの？それにあの白蛇を倒さないことには光介之助に一歩も近づけませんわ。
仕方がねえ。おい、下手打って死ぬんじゃねえぞ。
あなたこそ私がおとりになるのですから打ち漏らさないでくださいましね。
減らず口の減らねえやつだぜ。よーし、皆の者よく聞け。その隙に俺たちで一斉にキラに切りかかるぞ。おお、
承知しました。いくらなんでも40人以上が一斉にかかれば、たとえこのキラでも。
ああ、
ちょっと待て。んだよ、
様子が変だ。
れはさっき俺たちが切り捨てたキラの家来じゃねえかよ。
I knew it. They came back.
まさか生き返った。
どうやら取り囲まれたのは俺たちの王ってわけかよ。
貴様から先にメイドに送ってやる。死ね
The gleaming demon blade raids me like a raging gale. An unspeakable terror, like my heart is caught in a vice, causes my entire body to stiffen. Do I really have to fight Yubi? Just then, my memories of Yubi begin to flash before my eyes. It's been about 2 years. Yubi has always been there at my side. She was strong, kind, and beautiful. The object of my every desire. Yubi, am I really forced to fight you to the death? I can't. I could never do that. I could never turn my blade against Yubi, as I'm filled with a sense of loss and hopelessness. I feel my will to fight rapidly slip away. That's right. Dying won't be so bad if she's the one killing me, right? I won't mind if it's Yubi who kills me. Yubi, the one I loved with my second trip through this world.
お兄さん、お兄さん、ヤスベンさんを助けてください。
Was that Ume just now? That was the heartbreaking request she gave me. The scene plays back vividly in my mind. It snaps me back to my senses. Yeah, that's how it was. Umi entrusted me with all her hopes and dreams. All to save an older sister who wasn't even related to her by blood. Umi entrusted me with all of her hopes and dreams. When I remember this, I let out an ear-splitting battle cry. Sword in hand, I put a stop to the demon's advance. Ah! Ah! Both of my arms struggle under the weight of her blow. The pressure of Yubi's unchained berserker's blade bears down on me. To call her sword a demon blade is to put it in far too nicely. Her sword was powerful enough to pound the Chamberlain's sword to dust just a moment ago. It's a sword of total annihilation. Despite all that, I somehow stopped her wild charge without giving an inch. Yubi, I will stop you. That's what Umi would want. Everyone who couldn't come here today would want that too.
同志の皆さんのお役に立ちたくって。
俺は討ち入りに参加はできないが、同志一同が見事亡き殿の仇を討ち本懐を遂げることを心から祈ってる。そして全員が無事に戻ることも。
Yubi, please open your eyes. We shouldn't be fighting. Your true enemy is somewhere else. Please, try to remember.
ほう、俺の剣を止めるとは大したものだ。さすがは蔵之介も認めた剣士だけのことはある。だが俺の力こんなものではないぞ。はあ
Ah! Her second attack comes like a flash. It strikes with even greater force than the first one. I take a step backwards, unable to completely absorb the blow. Damn! As warriors, Yubi and I had very different inherent potential. But this cursed version of Yubi, she's like some kind of killing machine created solely for war. Ah! She's strong. Way too strong. It's no wonder the Chamberlain faltered under this kind of assault. No, that's not true. She lasted way longer than me. My little counterattack was nothing but a little last-ditch effort. What should I do? If this keeps up, I'm going to end up dead sooner or later. No matter what I do, I can't seem to make Yubi come to her senses. The quickest way to end all of this might be to get rid of Kira.
孫太夫が白蛇を引きつけてるっていうのに、後からハムシのように。なぜ
来たはずなのに立ち上がって来られるのですか。
くそ、一向にキラに近づくことができん。
このままだと我らの方が全滅する。
くそ、どうすれば。
何か劇的に状況を変化させる打開策があれば。打開策。わか
りました。皆さん、もう少しだけこの場を持ちこたえてください。
力殿、どこへ。
母上のところです。
五条台のところへ。
はい、今この状況を打開できるとしたら母上の他にいません。
ですが、五条台は安兵衛さんと。
もしかしたら戦いが済んでいるかもしれません。
あ、力殿。
Phew. There's no way. Even using all my strength, I'm stuck on the defensive. I just can't compete with her. I can't keep this up. Soon I'll be the next meal for Yubi's fiendish blade.
大石も貴様もこんなものか。物足りぬ。まるで物足りぬわ。
Damn it.
だが、獲物は貴様たちだけじゃない。まだ奥にはたっぷりと餌が残ってるゆえ、血をすするには事欠かないであろう。そろそろこの余興もしまいとしようではないか。
Damn it. Her words are filled with hatred. In just a matter of moments, the Chamberlain and I are going to be killed. Damn it. It's all over. Is it impossible to bring Yubi back to her old self? I cursed the cruelty of my fate, realizing that my morality was as fragile as a candle in the wind. Did I really live through all that, just for it to end like this? Ah! Gwa! I'm unable to resist Yubi's attacks. Hit me like a raging storm. Just like the Chamberlain, I'm utterly defeated. I soon found my sword knocked clean from my hands and thrown across the hallway. Ah!
これでしまいだ。大石と共にここで朽ち果てるがいい。
Damn. I could tell by her tone of voice that begging for my life Wasn't going to help anymore. I'm going to die, aren't I? I'm ready. But suddenly... Chikara. Chikara, of all people, appears at the scene of the slaughter. She should have merged forces with the front gate squad by now, though. What are you doing here?
そんなことはどうでもいい。母上はどこ？母上、しっかりしてください。
You fool, get out of here.
Say!
Chikara! Chikara is slammed into the wall with a single blow. She flies across the room as if she's an infant smacked by a man-eating bear. I didn't see the exact moment Chikara parried the attack, but it didn't look like her sword was broken. Nevertheless, she's still in danger. After all, Yubi has shifted her focus to Chikara, the intruder who interrupted her game.
ほう。さすがは大石蔵之介の子というところか。わざわざ七に飛び込んでくるとはいい度胸だ。だが、その母親思いがあだになったな。
Yubi, stop!
貴様はそこで黙って見ていろ。今から大石親子の最後というものを見せてやる。親子で仲良く三途の川を渡るがいい。
This is bad. Yubi is planning to kill Chikara first. What's more, even if I tried to help her, there's a huge distance between me and where Chikara fell. At that moment, I noticed something glowing next to where Chikara lay. Huh? That's... Raikiri. No, that can't be. The Raikiri wielded by the Chamberlain was destroyed by Yubi. Could it be Chikara's Wakizashi? On closer inspection, my suspicions are confirmed. The light shining in the darkness is coming from Chikara's Wakizashi. Why is Chikara's Wakizashi glowing the same way? Despite my doubts, I realize instinctively that I need to use that shining blade in order to get us out of this situation. If I use that sword... But wait, there's one problem. The distance between Chikara's sword and me is about 15 meters. In that situation, 15 meters might as well be 15 million. If I could just distract Yubi for a moment and make a dive for this sword. I don't have time to think about it. I double-check my breast pocket and try to get Yubi's attention. This is my last and only hope. Grah!
愚かな。そんなに大石よりも先にメイドに行きたいか。ならば、望み通り、貴様から地獄に送ってやるわ。
Yubi turns to face me as I shout at her. Having made sure it was still there, I take into my hand the object that was in my breast pocket.
あ、すぐは。
Yes?
この槍の穂なんだが、これを懐にでも入れて討ち入りに行ってくれるか。
A spearhead.
この穂は俺が槍から外したものだ。もしこの穂を持って討ち入ってくれたら嬉しいからさ。
Gunmei.
こんなこと頼める義理じゃないのは分かってる。けど。
I understand. I know that this spearhead means everything to you.
すぐは。
Your spearhead will make a great good luck charm, Gunmei. It was the spearhead I received from Gunmei as a good luck charm. The spearhead is now the key item I need to create an opening in Yubi's unrelenting raid. Just one moment is enough. If I can distract Yubi for just one moment. With a prayer, I threw the spearhead in Yubi's direction.
こんなものでどうにかできると思ったか。
Yubi, effortlessly deflects the spearhead I threw at her. But that's fine. I never intended to defeat Yubi by throwing a spearhead at her. My idea was to distract her for a moment so I could manage to rush over to where Chikara was. As planned, I was just barely able to scamper over to where Chikara lay on the floor. Chikara! Don't speak. Just hang on, okay? I just need to borrow your sword for a minute. Chikara, still reeling from the beating she took, doesn't give me a clear answer. I ignore her and unsheath her sword. In that instant, the very instant I remove the sword from its sheath, a jolt runs through my core as if I was struck by a thunderbolt. A strange sensation flows through me. Feels like my very blood is being purified by the sword. What the hell is this?
その剣は。ほう、まだそのような刀を持っていたのか。だが、どのような刀であっても、この村正にはかなわぬわ。どうした？死の直前になっておじけづいたか？
Ah! Yubi's advance, which had been like an unstoppable force of nature until now, comes to a halt. This is incredible. I effortlessly parry the Muramasa's killing blow, as if I had faked my prior weakness the entire time. I didn't just block it either. The force of my parry repels Yubi backwards by about half a step. Not any stronger than before, of course. This sword is just so powerful. This power. What is this power?
貴様、許さぬぞ!
Rah! There's no mistake. The sword also seems to hold a mysterious power. But it's not the Chamberlain's wakizashi, so why? Whatever, that doesn't matter right now. There! Yubi, I'm begging you, drop your sword.
よまいごと。
Ah!
まさかその刀、我が村正をも凌駕するのか。
I raise my sword above my head, adopting an aggressive stance. Late at night in the halls of our dojo, I've honed my skills with this stance thousands, no, tens of thousands of times before.
しかし、すぐはも一日一日剣が上達している。
Huh? Really?
ああ、もう少ししたら俺も追い抜かれてしまうかもな。
I will surpass Yubi. That has been my dream all these years. I can't believe it would happen like this, though. The sword I hold is worth 1,000 lesser blades. I can tell that just by holding it. With it, I now realize I have a chance of winning, if I keep fighting like this. But I don't have much time left. My next big strike will probably put me in the limits of my stamina. That's why I put every ounce of strength I have into my next blow.
ほう、火の位か。なるほど。二の太刀いらず。 次の一投に全てをかけるというわけだな。面白い。その勝負、尋常に受けてた塔ではないか。貴様が刀を振るった時、まばゆい光とともに夜が明けるか、それとも消えゆく命のように黄昏になるか、その目で確かめるといい。
Yasubi. I love you, Yasubi. So, I'll ask you one last time. Please lay down your sword.
まだそのようなざれ言を申すか。
I don't want to hurt you. Your sword, drop it now.
俺に刀を捨てろだと。少子！この俺に刀を捨て退く理由などどこにもない。もし俺に刀を捨てさせたければ、力ずくで捨てさせてみよう。
She won't even listen to my final request, will she? Then I have no choice but to prepare for the worst. This next strike will mean life or death for the both of us. My opponent's body would be torn to shreds along with the bewitched blade of their sword. My opponent, the woman who I loved on my second trip through this life. Horibe Yasubi, the learned veteran of countless battles. I suddenly feel like I'll be overcome with fear to succeed. And yet, if Yasubi's soul has been completely overtaken by this curse, then she can only be put to rest by way of the sword. I have nowhere else to go but forward. Don't look back. In this one moment, there is no time to even blink. Even if you feel yourself plummeting into the abyss, believe only in your next decisive attack. Strike. As our combined battle cries reach a crescendo, the blades of our bewitched swords burst open. The very next instant, a roaring thunder rang through the halls of the estate. I'm blinded by a brilliant white light, and the explosive sound deafens me. Ah! Oh. What? Screaming at the top of my lungs, I pour all my strength into both arms. Ah! My arms shake with pressure I'm exerting. Every capillary in my body feels ready to burst. Even so, I continue putting all the strength of my body and soul into my blade. Rawr! Huh? The Muramasa blade crumbles before my eyes. As Yasubi's sword falls apart, my own blade follows through, tearing into her body with its remaining momentum. What? Yasubi's body becomes enveloped in the dazzling light, as if she was struck by lightning. Yasubi! Damn! What? What's happening? Before long, the dazzling light fades away and the room returns to darkness. Is it over? Yasubi!
すぐはここは ここはどこだ？
Yasubi. Thank goodness, you're back to your old self, aren't you?
意識。一体何を申しているのだ？
Never mind, Yasubi. Are you hurt?
怪我？
Taking a closer look, I see that she's bleeding from her shoulders. There isn't much blood, though. This is all that happened after taking a direct hit from that last attack? It's a miracle that she took this little damage, even with the Muramasa shielding her from the blow. Or did this sword somehow save Yasubi?
おい、すぐは。
Yasubi, try not to be too shocked when I tell you this. But as we speak, you're right in the middle of the raid on Kira's estate. You were put under a curse by Shimizu Ichigaku and taken here to the estate.
連れ去られた。あ、思い出した。あの夜、俺は清水一学に襲われて。そうか。俺は連れ去られたのか。だが、すぐは、今討ち入りの最中だと申したな。キラは撃ったのか？
Well... Huh?
すぐ
Chamberlain! As if in response to Yasubi's regaining her senses, the Chamberlain and Chikara both awoke as well, one after the other. Thank goodness. Neither of their injuries seemed life-threatening.
五条代、力殿。
安部、お前呪いが解けたのか？
Yes, she is.
呪い。すぐは呪いとは一体。
I'll tell you later. Chamberlain, please use this wakizashi to kill Kira.
その脇差しは力の。
Yes, just like yours, it holds some kind of special power. So if you use this, it should be able to finish off Kira.
わかった。力、キラはどこにおる？
はい、奥の芝小屋です。
よし、案内しろ。
五条代。
安部、お前はこの場にとどまっておれ。今から私がキラを討ち取ってくるのでな。
はい。
The Chamberlain and Chikara both head off to find Kira. She'll probably be able to kill him if she uses that sword. I don't have anything to base my assumption on, but I believe it with absolute certainty. Chikara's wakizashi holds the same power as the Chamberlain's Raikiri. I can be sure of that since it brought Yasubi back to her old self. In short, the mysterious sword has both the power to take the lives of enemies and to lift curses from allies.
おい、すぐは。俺が呪いにかけられたのは分かったが、一体なぜお前までが討ち入りに？それに、お前のその格好は。
Well, it's a long story, but my vision starts to blur. Looks like I'm almost at the last of my strength. I don't think I'll even be able to support my own weight any longer. I collapse heedlessly where I stand.
すぐは。おい、すぐは。どうした？お前、怪我を。
Sorry. When I was trying to rescue you, I screwed up when I fought Ichigaku.
なんだと？
Wait, he injured himself there? And fought Yasubi like that with that injury? Holy shit! Ah! Ow! I forgot that you almost said ouch.
私の
腕が
First things first, I've got to ditch these bloodstained clothes and wash myself clean. Damn! Did I get stabbed in the same place as before? I have to stop the bleeding.
すぐは
Shinroku,
どこへ行っていたの？
if she finds out I got hurt, I'll be in big trouble. I've got to make sure she doesn't suspect anything. To Kira's estate. Yasubi was captured by Shimizu Ichigaku. I went to try and rescue her, but I got stopped by a patrol from the magistrate's office.
けどすぐはお前さっきから顔色が悪いぞ。大丈夫か？
Yeah, I'm fine.
そうかならいいんだけどよ。
さあやりますわよ。
Yeah, that's right. Nagadaya was the same last time around, wasn't she? Working herself up while eating her dried salted plums. The sense of deja vu forces an involuntary and wry grin to my face. Phew.
すぐは
I'm okay. The stress just made me a little lightheaded for there for a second. The stress just made me a little lightheaded there for a second.
じゃあお前は俺が連れ去られてからずっと怪我を隠していたのか？
Yes. A large amount of blood starts to pour from my side. My kimono is stained red.
待っていろ。誰か人を呼んでくる。
It's no use. Yasubi, please stay here.
何を申す。この怪我では命に関わる。
I know my own body better than anyone. You probably can't help me.
すぐは
More importantly, Yasubi, please put on the coat I'm wearing.
なぜ俺が羽織を。
You should be the one wearing this. Historically speaking, you're the one who took part in this raid, Yasubi. As one of the Ronins. I'm just extra baggage. That's right. Right now, including Yasubi and myself, the Ronin's in Kira's estate number 48. The numbers here aren't consistent with the history. History might be affected, so my existence has to be erased to make the number consistent. As much as I'd like to say how annoyed I was at being a slave to history, I can't bring myself to. Because after all, there were only Ronins of the Aqua Domain. Besides, the Ronins have succeeded in their revenge without a single death. I can't just die while I'm still wearing your clothes, not after you guys went through all that. So please, Yasubi, your uniform.
しかし
Please. I don't have much time. Then, for some reason, I suddenly burst into tears. Man, just like I thought. Yasubi, your raiding uniform looks way better on you than it does on me.
すぐはお前俺の姿が見えているか。
Of course. You're so close to me. I can see your face, the face of the one I love. Nothing could make me want to look away. But I'm so sorry. I got blood on your coat.
すぐは
Just then, all of a sudden, I felt like I understood how Kohita felt. Yeah, how she felt at the very end, dying in the arms of the one she loved. It's just a little sad, but I also feel warmth and peace of mind. I wonder if Kohita felt the same way. These were my thoughts as my consciousness began drifting away.
おい、すぐは絶対に死んではならぬぞ。お前は元の世界に戻るのであろう。もう少しの辛抱だ。もう少し辛抱したらご城代がキラを撃ってくださる。
Yeah, but I don't think she'll be in time. Looks like I'll have to start over again.
ダメだ、すぐは。たとえお前が生き返っても、次に会うとき、俺はすぐはのことを忘れているのだろう。一緒に風呂に入ったことや、稽古したことも、二人で旅したこと、好き合ったこと。俺は、すべて忘れてしまっているのだろう。そんなの嫌だ。俺は、お前のことを忘れたまま、会いたくなどない。だからお前は、生きて元の世界に戻るのだ。
Warm droplets of water fall into my cheeks. Subi's probably crying, isn't she? I tried to reach out and wipe away her tears, but I just can't find the strength to reach her face. Yasubi? Yasubi, I remember. Everything I did with you, Yasubi. I remember. All of it. So the next time we meet, even if you've forgotten all about me, I'll remember for you. The life of a samurai is close to death. Yasubi? I guess I finally became a real samurai. Just like Kohita, huh?
嫌だ。すぐは、俺を置いていかないでくれ。
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for crying over a guy like me. Yasubi? I love you.
おい、今の光は何だったのだ。わからぬ。
孫だ
の野郎が。皆の者、無事であるか。ご城代。
貴様。
その方が光介之助であるな。殿の恨み、この脇差しで晴らしてくれよんぞ。はあ。
すぐは、嘘だろう。
おーい！キラを討ち取ったぞー！えいえいおー！えいえいおー！
すぐは、聞こえるか、キラを。見事、キラを討ち取ったそうだぞ。そら、皆の勝ち時の声が聞こえるだろう。これでお前は元の世界に戻ることができた。すぐは答えてくれ。そうなのだよな。すぐ
泣くように叫び続けてた弱さ痛み心の奥にずっと隠してたのに守りたいものほどつかめない手のひらなんて無力な存在それでもあるこの命残酷で美しい
Wow. Quite the ending there. It's not
何
quite over.
アコウの者がキラを討ち取っただと。
はい。アコウ老師は四十七士でキラ邸に討ち入り、見事本懐を遂げたと。
バカな。キラの呪い。天津さえ村正をもってしてもアコウ老師を返り討ちにできなかっただと。一体何が起こったというのだ。
今頃江戸城は大騒ぎでしょうね。それにしても赤穂浪士が雷切りと同等の刀を二振りも所持、そしてその雷切りが呪いをも解く力を持っているとは。それでも今回の仇討ちが成功するのは計算のうち。さあ次が最後の宴よ。あがいてあがいて、せいぜい失意の中もだい苦しんで死ぬといいわ。その無間地獄という世界でねえ深見すぐはさん。
She's speaking to us? Where am I? As I opened my eyes, I found myself in a world of darkness. Not even a single glimmer of light could be seen. I'm dead, aren't I? I couldn't move my body very easily. I feel like I'm trapped, floating in some kind of thick sludge. Obviously, it's not a pleasant feeling. Surprisingly, though, I'm completely conscious. I remember everything. That's right. I'm stuck in this world of darkness because I couldn't lift the curse, huh? I don't feel any frustration. Nor am I at all disappointed. I gave up on feeling sorry for myself a long time ago.
すぐに
Gohita. Just then, I hear my name being called somewhere in the distance. Who could it be?
すぐに
Gohita?
すぐに
My eyes are met with the familiar figure of Gohita. She's looking back at me with worried expression on her face. Kohita, you're alive? And me too? I was killed in Kira's estate. I should be dead.
えい。すぐにはキラの屋敷で安姉の腕の中で死んじまいやした。あちきも同じく死んじまってやす。
Where or what is this place?
ここはこの世とあの世の境目みたいなところでやんす。
So we're in Limbo, huh?
えい。もう少しするとあちきはあの世に行ってすぐには現世に戻るみたいでやんす。
If Kohita's story is true, then this place must be some kind of border between the human world and the underworld. What a crazy story. Just crazy enough for me to believe, actually. After all, the fact that I'm even here is pretty crazy. So, were the Ronin able to claim revenge on Kira?
へい。同志の皆様は見事キラを討ち取りやした。
Then, why can't I return to my own world still? You know why, don't you?
へい。確かにキラは討ち取ったでやんすけど、すぐにの方がキラが死ぬよりわずか先に息を引き取っちまったので。
What's with her flashing like that? I get it now. In short, the timing of my death was just slightly too early. Isn't that just typical of me, screwing up right when timing matters the most? And why are you here? Shouldn't you have gone on to the underworld after you died?
へい、そうなんでやんすが、どうしてもすぐに言わなくちゃいけないことがあって、この境目にとどまっていたんです。
What kind of important stuff?
すぐにに降りかかっている災難のことでやんすが、どうやら大きな力が、とても強大な陰謀がうごめいてるようでやんす。
A conspiracy? This has something to do with Yanigasawa Yoshiyasu and Ogui Sarai, doesn't it?
違いやす。
No. Then who's behind it all?
それはあちきにもわからないでやんす。ただその強大な陰謀にすぐには翻弄されちまってるでやんす。
I'm caught in their trap, am I? Well, then somebody is targeting me.
そこまでははっきりとはわかりやせんけど、すぐにの災難は実に根が深いみたいでやんす。だから次に戻るときそのことを知っておいてほしくて。
You've been waiting for me all this time just to tell me this.
へい。
You haven't changed one bit. You're too noble for your own good, you know that? Thanks a lot for the tip, Kohita. I'm glad you're finally able to tell me all this, but it's no use. I got to experience the Edo period firsthand, twice. Got to meet great people like you and the others. But in the end, I was still at the mercy of history. There's nothing I can do all by myself. I couldn't go back to my own world. Now that I think about it, my being with the Ronins in the first place was just one big mistake, wasn't it? Don't you think they'd have been better off if I wasn't there at all? That's what I've started to think anyway.
すぐに。
And to tell you the truth, I'm tired, Kohita. Even if I'm sent back to the Aqua Domain a third time. I think this time I'll try and stay out of everyone's hair. If I can manage that, then maybe there won't need to be a raid on Kira's estate. Kohita, that means you won't have to die either, you know.
すぐにそれはダメでやんす。それこそ奴らの思うツボでやんすよ。いいですか、3度目の正直で必ずすぐには元の世界に戻りやす。少しだけ悲しい思いをするかもしれやせん。それでも 必ず元の世界に戻りやす。
Kohita.
いいですか？次に生き返った時、あちきを死なせないでください。すぐにが元の世界に戻るためには、あちきの力が必要になる時が来ると思いやす。
But,
そろそろ極限が迫ってきたようでやんす。すぐに次に会う時はこんなに仲良く話す間柄じゃないでやんすが、それでもあちきはすぐにの言うことを聞くでやんす。だからすぐに絶対に諦めちゃダメでやんすよ。
hey.
さようなら、すぐにしばしのお別れでやんす。
With those words, Kohita vanished, as if she was being swallowed up by the vast darkness surrounding us. What the hell was all that about? Kohita is supposed to be dead. Did she really go through all that effort just to give me a pep talk? I'll definitely get to go back to my world this time, huh? But Kohita... I'm tired, Kohita. I'm just so tired. I just can't keep on living... I just can't keep on like this. I murmured these last words to myself quietly. Closed my eyes once more, surrendering myself to the swelling tide of darkness. Looks like that's the end of the second chapter. Yep. And if we were to go into here and... Act 3. Harbinger of Spring. Okay, we got Act 3 available now. So, the next episode, I'll definitely go and do the second chapter. Or, not second chapter, third chapter. But, yeah, that ending there with us dying in Yasubi's arms. And then meeting Kohita at the end there in the Limbo. That is something else. So anyway, as always, this is Jeff Kitty, signing off. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.